Karen shot my daughter's Arctic fox, so I let loose the rescue wolves near her yard gate. The frost bit at my fingertips as I stood outside Karen's gate. The photo of NAMI daughter's Arctic fox crumpled in my hand. Luna's white fur had once shimmered under the Arctic sun, her playful yips filling our home with joy. My daughter, Ellie, only 8, had nursed her back from a trap's cruel grip. That fox was her world. But Karen, our neighbor, saw Luna as a pest. 2 days ago, a single gunshot had echoed across our snowy Alaskan valley. I found Luna's body near Karen's fence, a bullet through her heart. Karen didn't deny it. She was on my land, she'd said, her voice flat, her eyes daring me to challenge her. I tried reasoning first. I knocked on Karen's door. Ellie's tear-streaked face burned into my memory. She was a pet, Karen. Ellie loved her. Karen just shrugged, her rifle propped against the wall like a taunt. Wild animals don't belong here, she said. The law was on her side. Alaska's loose property lines favored her. The sheriff wouldn't touch it. Ellie stopped speaking after that, her silence louder than any scream. My heart churned with a mother's rage, but I held it in. Until I couldn't. I ran a small wildlife rescue, tending to injured wolves and foxes. My 2 gray wolves, Shadow and Ghost, had been saved from poachers. They were tame but fierce, their amber eyes holding a wildness no cage could tame. That night, as Ellie sobbed in her room, I made a choice. Not murder, never that, but justice. Karen needed to feel fear, to know loss like Ellie did. I loaded Shadow and Ghost into my truck and drove to her property line. The gate to her yard was flimsy, half-rotted. I opened their crates and whispered, "Go!" The wolves slipped into the dark, their paws silent on the snow. By morning, Karen's screams woke the valley. Her prized garden, her obsession, was torn apart, her shed door clawed to splinters. Shadow and Ghost hadn't touched her, but they'd left their mark. I watched from my porch, heart pounding, expecting triumph. Instead, guilt gnawed at me. Had I gone too far? Karen stormed over, her face red, her rifle in hand. "You did this!" she shouted, spitting venom. I didn't flinch. "You killed Luna," I said. "You broke my daughter's heart." Then came the twist I never saw coming. A boy, no older than 10, stepped from behind Karen. Her grandson, Tim, visiting from Anchorage. His eyes were wide, his voice trembling. "I saw the fox, Grandma. It wasn't hurting anything. Why'd you shoot it?" Karen froze, her bravado crumbling. Tim's words hit harder than any wolf's claws. Karen's daughter, Lisa, had died years ago, and Tim was all she had left. I saw it then. Karen's hardness wasn't cruelty but fear. Fear of losing control, of losing more than she already had. My anger faltered. I'd wanted her to suffer, but seeing her face collapse under Tim's gaze felt like a punch to my gut. The wolves were gone by noon, back in their pens, unharmed. Karen didn't press charges, and I didn't apologize. But the valley felt heavier, the air between our houses thick with unspoken regret. Ellie started drawing again, sketching Luna's face, but her smiles were rare. I'd thought vengeance would heal us, but it only deepened the wound. Karen's garden grew back, but she stopped tending it. Tim's words had broken something in her, just as Luna's death had broken something in Ellie. Days later, I found a note on my porch, scrawled in Karen's shaky hand. "I'm sorry about the fox." I didn't respond. Couldn't. Sorry didn't bring Luna back. It didn't fix Ellie's heart or erase my reckless choice. The wolves, the rifle, the gatite was all a cycle of hurt, each act feeding the next. I'd wanted justice, but all I'd done was spread pain. In the end, I sat with Ellie, holding her as she cried. "Was it wrong, Mom?" she asked. I didn't have an answer. Maybe there wasn't one. Life in this frozen place was hard, and so were we. But hardness doesn't heal. It only buries the pain deeper. What do you think? Where does justice end and vengeance begin in a community torn by loss?